So I'm having a hard time dealing with the consequences of Bertrand's paradox. And specifically the problem of priors. And without getting into the randomness of Bertrand's paradox, I want to give some examples of real life situations that it's kind of haunting. I have to say a prayer to William James and say, well, if it's useful, let's use it. And if it's not useful, don't use it. So the other day, we had a party, and let's say I took like 4 shots of vodka, and I was pretty dehydrated. Now, is it better to have a 4% drink, like a beer or something, or not have anything at all? You could say your prior is that, well, having any alcohol at this point is only going to be worse, or you can say, well, it's only 4%. At least you're kind of hydrating yourself. All right, so that's one example. And then we're trying to figure out a year, how to spend our money this year. So we were looking at what to invest in. And very quickly, we ran into the should we care about our return on investment in 1 year or return on investment in, I don't know, 10 years? And you can find every single variation of this. Should we look at in a week? Should we look at in 30 years? And trying to make a decision based on this, it almost gives me decision fatigue. And then I don't know if this is a funny one. My wife is in medical, and there's very much a lot of hands-on work. And she was about to hire someone, and she kind of tested them, gave them a few days, and 1 out of the 3 days, this person was smelly. So is that 1 out of 3 days good enough to say this person can't work for the company? So I want to say I find this a very big issue when I'm trying to come up with decisions. Um, as an engineer, I like to be very mathematical, but which do we pick? Do I take that beer because it'll hydrate me, or is any alcohol going to be bad? And I would love for someone to poke some holes in this and give me what is as close as we can to a metaphysical truth. But I kind of just lean on my William James and say, well, these numbers are useful. But a lot of the times I'm thinking, when I make these decisions, I don't know if we can make good decisions, but we can definitely look at things that are just going to always be bad. So please poke some holes in this. I would love to be free of this problem. I don't know if it's going to be possible, but I would highly appreciate it.